As our president, I take personal umbrage with what he said about who picks and packs all the food in this country, because I worked on a blueberry farm for 8 summers. Beginning at the age of 12, it was legal. And I packed blueberries every summer for 8 summers.
It's no longer accurate, and it was never relevant. This idea that only illegals can do things like working in carpet mills or laying brick and block or mowing lawns, because those are things I did before I joined the Marine Corps. The difference is I paid income taxes when I did them, and I did them to a regulated standard that I could have been held accountable for. That is not what happens with illegal labor, and that, it just bothers me when they use this. Let me say, we don't need kids drowning in the Rio Grande to have strawberries, and we don't need Laken Riley being murdered to have our lawns mowed. So if you think these are only jobs that illegals can do, and that's justification for opening the borders wide open, one, you're racist, and number two, you're absolutely advocating for the destruction of our country. And in my opinion, the majority of people that are trying to come here now aren't coming here for those reasons. Because I'm from Dalton, Georgia, where there are second and third generation, first generation Americans that are Hispanic, most of Mexican descent, and their parents came here and worked their tails off. That's not what's happening. These people are coming here to get a hotel room in New York City, a free phone, and a stipend to live on for as long as they can, and they go to the emergency room and they beg for diagnosis for their kids so that they can keep doing it. And we see it and hear it all the time. That's what's happening now. And to compare those people to the people that I grew up with that wanted to be a part of the system and didn't have any way to do it, that shows you just how manipulated the Democrats are on this issue.
Kennedy, when Donald Trump, almost 10 years ago next spring, elevated the issue of illegal immigration and border security into national consciousness, it was mired at 3 or 4% in the polls.